Hello everybody, my name is Diego Alejandro, also known as Diego AM, and today we are going to be reacting to an album that I'm very excited to finally listen to. The album that we are going to be listening to today is Sometimes I Might Be Introvert by Little Simz. If you don't know Little Simz, honestly, I'm not necessarily surprised. Not because I think that she's a bad artist at all, but because she is very underground, or I guess the better word is unknown in the eyes of many other mainstream rap artists out there in the game. The music that she provides to the hip-hop game in general is very good. The reason why I'm able to vouch for her like this is because I listened to her most recent album that came out called No Thank You, where I listened to so many songs that really surprised me and was able to really endorse me into believing in Little Simz as an artist, and honestly is one of the best artists in the game right now. I am more than excited to finally listen to her, and I can't wait to actually listen to all these songs that I heard were amazing. This production is almost cinematic. It really is. Wow, I like that.
The kingdom's on fire, the blood of a young Messiah. I see sinners in a church, I see sinners in a church. Sometimes I might be introvert, there's a war inside. I hear battle cries, the fight between the yin and yang's a fight you'll never win. I study humans, that makes me an anthropologist. I'm not into politics, but I know it's dark times. Parts of the world still living in apartheid. But if
Hold on, what's an apartheid? Apartheid was a legislative system that upheld segregation policies against non-white citizens of South Africa. The system was finally ended in 1944 after almost 50 years. That's interesting. Dude, this is crazy. This production is crazy.
Sim's an artist or Sim be the person. To you I'm smiling, but really I'm hurting.
I assume this line is talking about maybe her potentially having like imposter syndrome, not knowing exactly who she is. She's stuck between her two personas.
We've seen as broken homes and poverty, corrupt government officials, lies and atrocities. How they talking almost threatening the economy, knocking down communities to re-up on properties. I'm directly affected, it does more than just bother me. Look beyond the surface, don't just see what you want to see. My speech, as long as we're unified, then we've already won.
Wow. Dude, this is crazy ass production, bro. Wow.
And so it begins. The base is an amalgamation of everything.
Genius is telling me that the person who is speaking this outro is the actress who played Princess Diana in the 4th season of The Crown, and I think that's pretty funny. And I imagine that for a lot of people, especially people in Britain, this must have been like kind of crazy. They must have been like, "Oi, it's Emma Corrin." Sorry, that's a terrible accent. I know you're gonna hear a lot of that. I'm sorry. I
As you embark on a journey of what it takes to be a woman.
Wow. Great. That was dope. That song was it's a great introduction. It was very powerful. A lot of really good, very personal, but also very Little Simz is definitely trying to address a issue here. And I think the issue is that there's a lot of systemic stuff that happens in the world. You can see this expressed, especially when she starts talking about the apartheid. I'm sorry, the apartheid. Corrupt government officials, lies and atrocities, how they talking on what's threatening the economy, knocking down communities to re-up on properties. I'm directly affected. It does more than bother me. Yeah, that's what it's talking about. The song is pretty great. It says that the song is a homage to the woman that inspires Simmons on the daily. Oh shit! I'm sorry, but like that flow is crazy. Little Simz has immaculate flows, bro. When she really starts going, and I love that, bro. I was not expecting the flow, her cadence here, but the cadence is elite. And the LONDON city girl living tough, really tough. Great assonance, great alliteration.
Diamonds are forever. Miss Sierra Leone looking like a gem. Works hard in the week, party on the weekend.
Yeah.
Know you want woman to woman. I just wanna see you glow. Tell them what's up.
Oh shit.
How you go from 0 to 100. No talk.
Beijing
Wow.
honeys. Know you repping for your country, sun kissing your brown skin, looking like money. Says Cindy always speaks with her chest, got respect from her people cause she leads them the best.
Yeah.
Real life queen in the flesh, know the crown get heavy, still the bees on your head. Brooklyn
Bees on your
ladies,
head?
know you hustle just
Bee.
like
Oh my
Donna
god. I knew the way she said that was different. The thing here says real life queen in the flesh is referring to Beyonce Knowles has been dubbed Queen Bee, while her devoted fans have come to be known as the Beehive. That's awesome. Note the crown heavy, still be it bees on your head. That's a fantastic line with great illusion. Holy shit. This.
so ahead of time. And you know that you're fine. You're so damn fine, girl.
Oh, I like that.
All I see is black stars and I friggin' love it, yeah,
Dude.
yeah. Time's up, tell the people that we coming,
Yeah.
yeah. Done being in the shadow, going public, yeah, yeah. Don't know how to bear it, how to stop it,
Yeah. Oh my
Handle
god.
shit and
That's
let us run
tough.
it, yeah, yeah.
All the things we've gone through, all the great
It says that this is a voice message left by her
things,
cousin.
tragic
Right, that was a cool song. It's definitely an empowering song, and I feel like dude, I love Little Simz. Little Simz has great flow, and I think that's very evident throughout this song because one, the way how she hopped on this track was crazy, and I love the representation here. But no, this is a great song. This song is very empowering, definitely to women, and honestly to the African community as a whole. This song, dude, it's great. Great song, great and empowering song, and the lyrics are great. I love it. That was a cool song. Cool song. Wow. This is different. Oh shit.
Lady, 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 lady. No, you see no confidence, believe me, I am wavy.
Holy shit, bro. She is like really good. She has fantastic cadence, fantastic flow, bro. The way how she hops on these tracks are insane, bro.
Drama, 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 drama. Please don't tell my mama
I've been smoking marijuana.
We was on the front line listening to Kendrick Lamar.
I love that.
Still the
I
same
love
now,
that.
we just
Shout out
blow that
Kendrick, shout out the
yah-yah
King.
on our chart. Troubles whenever you're here with me and
Wow, this beat.
who made her your everything, but she was
Just a groupie.
We were trading intellect for an artificial booty. That's goofy.
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 Oh, I love that she
Tanisha
said
held
that.
you
Holy
down, but you
shit,
weren't
cool. That was cool.
covered with silver linings. It took time. Never had a penny, now I'm on artist / actor money.
No, I'm on artist / actor money. That's cute. That's cool. That was a great song. That was hella good. I love Lil Simz' flow. The way that she hopped on it was great. Lil Simz in almost every single song that I've listened from her is really good when it comes to like really jumping on the track and like really making her voice established and also making her voice known. And I think she does that perfectly here. She has a lot of great lines here that really emphasize the fact that like she is who she is and she's cool and she's great, and like honestly I 100% believe her. Like all the things she said here was super cool, super sleek, super groovy, and it really like mixed well with this beat that was super nice. I love those type of beats that like sample voices and like really makes like a new song from an old song itself. And I think this was a perfect use of that sample, perfect use of this flow. When she switched it up here in the like third verse, in the second verse, that shit was crazy. I was not expecting that I was gonna drink my seltzer. You can hear the guitar creeping in the background. Wow. Who makes these? Dude, Inflow. Inflow!
Blood, tears, how it stains, can't rid it with ease. What we have in common is our pain, we're given the keys. All my intentions coincide with what I advise. The people looking up to me doing everything right. But who am I to tell anyone how to live their life? Your pain threshold will determine if you survive. I'm amazed by it, lying to myself, pretending I was never faced by it. Maybe cause you're in my DNA, that's why.
What the fuck? This shit's crazy.
You made a promise to God to be there for your kids. You made a promise to give them a life you didn't live. My ego won't fully allow me to say that I miss you. A woman who hasn't confronted all her daddy issues.
Damn.
The days way hard to not carry these feelings even on my best days.
Damn.
Never thought my parent would give me my first heartbreak.
Shit.
And should have been the person there to hold me on my dark days. It's easier to stargaze. I wish then be faced with this reality. Is you a sperm donor or a dad to me instead?
Damn.
Sometimes I'm unbalanced and I think, raw, why am I losing my steps? Lately I'm paranoid, I feel my life is a mess. I'm just using my voice, hope it will have an effect.
Damn. Ooh, I love how she changed the effect on her voice.
I keep you in my prayers, cause life is short as we know. Every mistake you make should
Wow,
contribute
this
to your
production.
growth. What you choose to avoid will probably come in your dreams. I'm not forgiven for you, man, I'm forgiven for me. And sometimes
Holy shit. This song was pretty crazy. This song is definitely about daddy issues, because like she really dives into it in like the second verse and third verse about how like I guess essentially her father wasn't really in her life. Little Simz has daddy issues, and she talks about how she loves him but also hates him at the same time for many reasons, relating to his parenting, to his love. I guess this line really encapsulates the feelings of hate that she has, which is like, is you a sperm donor or dad to me, and still I love you and I hate you. And it's sad, man. It really is. Very powerful song. Wow, the spikes in like the certain laws. I lost which law we're at. No.
And it seemed like I only come when I need something. It ain't been an easy road, and I ain't angry the card you dealt me.
Who's this?
I just pray that you make it all make sense one day. Guide me when I'm
Alright,
astray.
this is part one. It's an interlude. The second part, we're gonna let it play straight away. Wow. The children in the background just singing their hearts out, bro. That's dope.
Grew up in the south side of that river.
Wow,
Thames.
the break.
Hard to think outside the box when you're stuck in the ends. I had dreams of many things as a youngin'. I was 14 when the streets offered tough loving. Older brother went to jail, daddy weren't around.
Yeah.
No choice now but to be the man of the house.
Damn.
If you're taught nothing's changed here, the cycle still remains.
Whoa, this what the fuck? Dude, I love this bridge. I'm not sure if this is Little Simz or not because it doesn't say so, but I assume it's not. Or maybe it is, but this is beautiful. Holy shit.
Changed when I had a brief encounter with death. Thought the pearly gates open when that knife was in my
shit.
chest. That stabbed me is just as damaged as me.
Damn, she got stabbed?
Reflections were coming from, but who's to blame when you're dealt the same cards from the system you're enslaved in and in the coma for 2 weeks.
Damn.
My time is an illusion. My mind told me I'm invincible, but I'm so close.
My time is an illusion. My mind is invincible.
Cause that gave me a second chance and many never see it. Q.
This is powerful. Wow. It's definitely a commentary on, I'm assuming this whole album is mostly a commentary on, I guess, the social and maybe political status of the world and how it affects Little Simz and I guess minorities in general. I think that the song did a great job at like establishing the fact that like it's hard to really grow and be successful when you come from a place of struggle, and she really establishes that in the first verse. And it's hard because like she makes it clear that like she really did not have the right cards dealt to her as she grew up. Like she didn't have a dad, brother went to jail, and she had no choice but to be the man of the house. She had to like avoid being in like street violence in London. I'm not necessarily aware or really like there when it comes to like knowing the street life in London, but you know it's as dangerous as like the ones in the United States, except in there they use knives. And these aren't little fucking pussy ass steak knives. These shits are like camping knives that are this big. I saw a documentary on it on like Box. Yeah, I gotta watch that shit. It's crazy. She got stabbed, and even as she's stabbed, she knows that the real problem is that the stabber, the guy who stabbed him, was dealt the same cards from the system that you're enslaved in. That this is all part of the fact that like the reason why they're there is because of the injustices that they face because of their skin color, because of the cards that they were dealt, because of the greed and the monopolization of the economy that people just have over these people who are in poverty. And she made it clear when she said, we all know what real criminals live in the suit. It is the higher class people who are the real criminals. And I can't help but tend to agree. I like this. Dude, Inflo just produces the whole album, and he's pretty good, I guess. Holy shit. Follow the arrow, Simz! I'm sorry, but that is so cool. We'll guide you, Simz. I love that. I'm sorry for butchering it.
Take your time. Inhale, exhale, breathe. 1 foot out of line and you'll be ridiculed.
I'm trying to live up to the expectations. putting everything I can into what I create. I'm trying to be the best version of myself. I'm trying to be the greatest version of myself.
Yeah.
Stand, you're human. Be proud. Your light will shine in the darkest hour.
Pressure makes
makes
diamonds.
diamonds.
That is beautiful.
Do
It was six. I love that. I kind of nailed that. Whoa. This is like, became like an orchestra. Wow. What the fuck, bro? Well, this production is fucking crazy. I love that. This is dope. Gems was a great song. Really felt like an interlude, and I feel like there's gonna be a shift in the tone of this entire album. Maybe. Love the line where Princess Diana said, "Pressure makes diamonds," and I love that. That's a great line that really helps address and maybe confront Little Simz in her battle of maybe like dealing with the pressure and anxieties of being a rapper and being famous and carrying the weight of like the essentially like social order that she's trying to establish, economical prosperity she's trying to find for her family, and perhaps even like the stress and the overall weight she feels from being a woman in this industry and like succeeding in it.
Niggas wanna put me in a box.
Oh shit.
Niggas think they're coming from a sport. I could buy your life with no excuses if I had a penny for all the rappers that I influence.
Ooh, I love how she made excuses and influence rhyme.
Promise you don't wanna see me lose it. No. Niggas know I got the shit a lot. Catch up if you please, I got 'em singing.
This is giving like maybe the word is punk like type vibes. Like I know Britain had like a rock type phase, maybe it's called punk, I'm not sure, let me know. But I love this. It's giving Gorillaz. Maybe Gorillaz is influenced by punk. I'm not sure what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Gorillaz is British.
Keep that shit locked up in the eye. If I bring 'em out, it's a rap though. I'm not sure if these niggas can hack it.
I love that. This shit's grimy and I fucking love it. What the boys? Oh shit. The song was amazing. The song was a good song. I really love the griminess from it. I love the rock influence in it. I love songs that really have rock, and I'm low-key thinking that the next album I'm gonna listen to is gonna be Radiohead. Wow. What is this giving?
Why the desperate need for an applause?
Damn.
I'll wait. Is she the goal here? Well, it's safe to assume. Everybody panic when I step in the room, and I can feel that shit a mile off. Niggas is rapping about pieces. People are really dying, is that what's needed? I can't save your soul, you need Jesus. Tell me please,
Great.
what has occurred, and do not aimlessly guess. It's a gift and a curse to be this pretty and
It's
blessed.
a given a curse to be this pretty and blessed.
So blessed. Used to plug that 20-pound mic into the back of the Mac.
He's very pixie, fairy
like.
like.
To function on this winter's time.
like-
Mouths to feed my nigga.
The
Scripts to read my nigga. Double life living overseas my nigga. Shit. I know my people wanna see me win. I'll never let you down. Standing ovation for the one who's wearing the crown. I got royalty in my blood, I was born great. Don't allow anyone to undermine your fate.
wow, the sins.
Went from being broke as fucking trying to find identity to buying the finer things and isolating memories. What is it I'm meant to be? I think I need a standing ovation. Over 10 years in the game, I'm
she's so
impatient.
hungry.
Mothers
She's
always
rapping
told
so
me
much
to be
hungry.
myself. Take over businesses, tell the kids start
Start
investing.
investing.
We build the pyramids, can't you see what we are blessed with? From the hieroglyphics to the hood lyricists, the priests, the
hieroglyphs
imams,
to the
the good books you
lyricists.
live with, the Rumi quotes, the elder sisters, the tribal mantras, the jazz players, holistic doctors, spiritual teachers, doers and the doulas, the protectors and the rulers, the kids of the future, the immortal soldiers and the fearless protesters, the motivational speakers and the
protesters and
honest
stuff.
black leaders, the divine healers, the everyday low-paid believers,
Wow.
the overachievers in the shadow of the gatekeepers. Came down to teach us.
Dude. Holy shit. This fucking build up, the way she really carries her like anger and her hunger across these tracks is just fucking amazing. It's smooth. And then they have this like breaks. These outros are amazing. Little Simz definitely raps with a lot of hunger. and I'm really loving that. These beats are great. Inflow has great beats. I think they really work with Little Simz, and I think Little Simz and Inflow have incredible like chemistry. And I think that's really what like allows her to really snap on these tracks when she wants to snap, and then for it to quickly switch to like this very blissful fucking bridge. And then the same thing, anger, hunger, blissful bridge, anger, into this fucking calm ass, blissful ass outro. That was a cool song. I like that song. I like the and the fucking guitar.
Would you take me as I am? Overlook all my mistakes. Or correct me when I'm wrong. Humble me, put me in my place. Would you be the one I come to when I'm needing an escape? Still be my biggest fan if I cancelled all my dates. No, I like my time alone, but still don't wanna be lonely. Whisper in my ear and tell me you won't leave. Time flies, can't tell you how much we spent, cause I'm present in this moment. Hope this feeling never ends.
Wow.
Present this dream, I'll never be alone. You saved my life. I'm hoping that I never wake up.
Never thought you'd be so special in my life. This is love built over time. This weren't love at first sight. If we ever grow apart, hope our stars will realign. You know where you come
about like
from,
somebody,
you ain't forgotten. It's
a partner?
an honor to witness speaking your love language, reading body language.
Yeah.
Our connection requires a
Deeper understanding. Damn.
Communication isn't always verbal, but energy transferred is universal. They talk about, we put it into practice.
Something so special, we can let it go. With you, I'll never be alone. I'm hoping that I'll never wake up.
I'm sorry if I murdered your ears, but I just had to. Cool song. It's very groovy, very nice, very smooth. I'm liking this album so far. I will say I feel like there hasn't been really a standout song. That's making me kind of sad, because I imagine there was gonna be a lot more songs here that I can easily say, oh yeah, this one's great, this one's amazing. Because I felt that a lot in the latest album she did, No Thank You. I felt like she had a lot of songs that were really impactful, really put out there. And I feel like there are impactful songs here, just not songs that I think are really like have that replayability in it to the certain extent that other ones do.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
You're early. We weren't expecting you today, but since you're here, please sit.
Oh.
I'm sure it will be fine.
Oh. I love this.
However, the extroverts like to be entertained.
It's so posh. It's so posh. This whole album is making me want to go to London again. I want to go to London again. Wow. That was a cool, cute interlude. Not much to say. Bien interesante este ritmo.
I was in Sao Paulo eating palm heart and I couldn't believe my surroundings. Sure, I got the ends in me listening to Hetty getting gassed in the mountains. No time for the first strap, nigga, I'm quenched. I drink from a different fountain. Hard food when I serve that. All these little fish get fried and your gam get pounded. Want my chips, want my suit tailored by Gucci. First class to Shibuya for the sushi. Give me my checks and give me my plaques. Want breakdowns and I want my stats. Pronto. Yeah, stay to myself, been true to the core. I was always the illest, there's never been no cure.
Wow, the flow there was crazy.
Calling shots like a calling favors, facts. My niggas got me if I ever need that. You can have opinions, just don't mislead the youth in your raps.
What
Only handle business, Papa was a rolling stone. I'm a mix of both, there ain't no bitch in my
What the
bones.
fuck?
Fucking up this stole, let's say it's pizza. You can't get in Italia. Fashion week, can't shut down Milan down to Rome. Looking like
Wow. Wow. That actually had me speechless. That was fantastic. Hello. We gotta listen to that again. But the way how she, well, the way she jumped on it was crazy. But then the way how she said, I mean, land down to a rump, that shit was cool. We gotta listen to that flow. I don't even know how to recreate that.
Mommy handled business, Papa was a rolling stone. I'm a mix of both, there ain't no bitch boy in my bones.
just
Fucking up this stole,
Fuck.
like say it's pizza. You can't get in Italia. Fashion week can't shut down Milan down to Rome.
the way she uses ha
Fucking
there.
up the future got you fearing the unknown. I got stories regarding your bitch, I won't disclose.
Damn.
Picture perfect, nothing picture perfect, here I know. All illusion while the world confusing, I don't know.
Damn it.
You can't diss me
Fucking
free time,
Christ. This
lock
shit's
behind
great.
them.
That was fucking amazing. I love that. Actually love that.
Pull up at your spot, they're throwing roses.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah, fuck you mean in the
Presence of a queen. Oh my god.
Say that she wanna know what's underneath. I could show you things in private. No, I hate to cause a scene. Yeah,
Get
last
it.
year pen was crazy. This year tougher with the ink. Yeah, now the people miss me. They like where the fuck you been?
Yeah.
Counted
Oh
all
my.
the losses manifested
Oh
in
my
the
wins.
yeah.
Holy
Can't
shit.
listen, be here. That's had you listening.
Oh my.
Fuck that bitch for now. You didn't know she had a twin.
Simbi, because it's
Fucking
Sim's turn.
Rolling Stone.
Wow. 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 That shit was wow. Holy shit. That song was my favorite song by far. This part was incredible. These bars were incredible. Little Simz is incredible. Little Simz, bro, holy shit. This was such a great, great, great song. Cadence, the flow, the lyrics, the beat itself was grimy as fuck. Dude, this song was incredible. This song was actually incredible. This part had me dead ass speechless. I was not expecting that, and the way how she said, I don't even know how she can like to say that. Fuck that shit was fucking amazing. That song was crazy. She performs it live.
Papa was a rolling stone. I'm a mix of both, there ain't no snitch boy in my bones. Coming for the stole like say it's pizza. You can't get in Italia. Fashion week, shut down Milan down to Rome. Hey, looking like the future.
Oh my god, I think I'm in love.
Protecting my energy. That's why I sinking on my own. Don't you think I'm saving
I love this chorus.
Don't call me. I don't wanna speak. I'm so guarded. Heart is like a stone. Protecting what's in me. I hate to be controlled.
This is groovy. I love this.
Think of what you say to me. 'Cause I'd rather be alone, my only ones that can be so. Rather be lonely, my only ones that can be so.
It's such a positive song. This has great passionate. Rather be alone with my only ones that care for me solely. A lot of great pronunciation. Great, this really well made chorus. The bridge.
I hate to be controlled. Total silence is my therapy. Protecting my energy.
Wow. That was great. Like I there's not really much to say except that like this is definitely saying that like Lil Simz like enjoys the fact of being by herself because she like she likes protecting her energy, right? Like she likes being in a very safe environment where she's not being like I guess like held back by like the toxic restraints of other people. Like avoiding the toxicity is definitely something that we got to do more as people. And I love the fact that she's addressing it like if I don't want to do something with people who are going to be negative, I'm not going to fucking do anything with them negative ass people. And I love that. I support that. Lil Simz, marry me.
Make promises, never make promises, nothing they promised out. Oh, when we fight, we float. Oh, when we fight, we float. We fight, we float. Never
It's so British.
never make promises, never make
Whoa.
promised out.
Oh shit. We're gonna move on right next to the next song because this is a short interlude and I think it might connect. Okay. Okay.
as I want, I do as I like.
Wow.
No watch face, I no fear nobody. Nobody. I do as I want, I do as I like. I no watch face, I no fear nobody.
Wow, I love this. I love this.
Nobody.
Let's see the title.
Point and kill. If I
Family no go so far. Oh.
Wow,
My life
Little
time.
Simz.
They be fine, doing proper. No lie, give me strength, let me prosper. Daddy say you want me to be lawyer, I be doctor. Riff raff, kitty gun, window
kitty gun mean?
shopper. When I see a type,
point and kill. If I want it, it's mine. You can't stop me.
Wow. And the way you sing this is infectious. Dude, I wanted to say that all over again. Dude, the pronunciation on the point is immaculate.
do as I want. Rules travel, never stalking, costa. That's in any city, you can come and see it with me. Reality will hit you, cause not everywhere's pretty. The fact that everything I want is in front of my eyes. So when I see it die,
I love that. Oh my god. Point and kill. The way he says point. So it's so wet. I mean, that shit was amazing. This is actually a great song. The way how this dude, the feature, I'm gonna butcher this and I'm sorry, and I'm sorry. Obang Jayar sings this shit beautifully. The way how he pronunciates point and kill is divine. Oh shit.
rose petal, mommy rose to be rose gold. I just demonstrate
Rose
greatness
petal,
and
mommy
cannot
rose
show.
to be rose
No
gold.
new
That's a
friends can't be welcome
bar.
in my section. So they want my crown, but I ain't never stressed though. Cause to your career that would be detrimental. Come on. Got a wealth of knowledge, you should listen when I speak. I was probably the hardest kid in the class to teach. Come get on my level, come get on my level. From a young and true, I've been a different kind of rebel. Coming for it all, I'd be a fool if I just settle. The spirit guiding me won't see me dancing with the devil. Cause I get what I want when I want it. More time, I don't even want it, to be honest. To you,
Wow.
my life like a movie on steroids. But to me, it's just another day at the office. Put my mum on the cover of GQ. You can't relate cause that's something that G's do. Cut through, I'm bobbing and weaving. Push me, I'm a ghost, percent, know what I'm saying?
I love that.
Don't
I
get me
love that.
irate, ain't no stopping God's plan. Everybody bleeds red, so I fear no man.
Somebody is waiting for me. Hi.
I love that. Okay. Dude, that was cool. That was cool. That was a very groovy song. These last couple of songs have been very these last few songs have been very much so like I guess like connecting to like Little Simz like Nigerian heritage, and I love that.
Humble pie is often the hardest to swallow. Be your best friend and
Humble
not
pie
your
is
worst
often the hardest
enemy.
to swallow.
Feelings of being misunderstood are hard to fathom,
Wow.
but you were never brought here to fit in.
Wow.
All you give will be all you shall receive. Water your seeds.
Wow, and give your garden the love
the
it
love
needs.
it needs.
It's a beautiful line. We're gonna let's just play the next song. I want to listen to this. Wow. This reminds me of like something else, and I can't really tell you, but I'm not sure if it's an album or a movie. But it sounds like the ending of something, where like I feel like it's reminding me of like a ending of like it's Euphoria. It's giving Euphoria vibes. That's what it is. It's giving Labyrinth, the song with Labyrinth from the Euphoria season 2 thingy, where like yeah, that's what it's giving, and I love that. Holy shit. Oh shit, this shit's about to be sad, huh? Time to get sentimental.
How the hell did I get here? Sometimes I sit and I wonder. I'm the version of me I always imagined when I was younger.
Aw.
All the doubt I had thrown at me, all the time I invested. I sit and read my old lyric books like damn, it must have been destined.
That's
Stuck to
adorable.
it, I improvised my way here, no rules. Back when it was serious, handing mixtapes out in my school.
Oh, that's awesome.
All I had was my brain and my hunger, had to use that as tools. Amount of people that told me no when I turned that into my fuel.
That's dope,
Slacking
bro.
sisters are getting onto me, but trust me, this music thing is my prophecy. Now I got them on side, confidence rises, there ain't no stopping me. I'm unstoppable, got a strong head on my shoulders, and being good-hearted don't cost it all. Times I thought I had lost it all when I ain't even have shit to my names. We didn't always see eye to eye, but they always had my back regardless.
Wow.
That was a pivotal time, breaks my heart, it didn't work, but we tried. Still, I
Wow.
never aborted the mission. All that I've taken is all God has given. When Tola's talking to me, then I listen. Told me to follow my own intuition, go with the pace I set for myself. I don't need drums to follow the
Wow.
rhythm. Couldn't have planned this, it was just written. Many dreams I'm sitting on. I made up of the same stars that I wish upon.
Wow.
Times
I made the same stars that I'm wishing upon, bro. Little Simz eludes confidence. Confidence at such a high level, and it's because it's not a facade. It's genuinely what she believes in. Like, she knows she's great. I know she's great. She knows that I know, or like people know that she's great because she is great. She knows her talent. She knows her worth. She knows her value. And I love that. This is a great line. This line is like one of those lines that like people got to think about a lot when you feel like you can't do what you need to do, or you can't, like, you're not living up to a certain expectation. I think a lot of people in this world have a lot of problems when it comes to really believing in themselves. Damn, that's a tattooable line. Holy shit, that's a great line.
the journey. It's been a beautiful one. Sometimes I sit and I wonder. I'm the version of me I always imagined when I was younger. Everything here's subjective. If it's down where we're standing, you might understand the perspective.
Beautiful.
How the hell did you get far? You ain't getting no head start. All decisions we made is based on our circumstance. We hope to surpass. It took most of our lifetime to wake up, smell the roses, realize that the world is ours. Us and them, but we worlds apart. All it was perseverance, pushing, never giving up. They built them walls so high up and we tore them down. They told us no.
This is dope.
We said yes. It's okay. Some get it, some don't. Didn't take you long to get here.
I think the entirety of this album can really be defined by the line that I think was amazing. I'm made up of the same stars that I wish upon. That is a great line. That is a great line. This song was amazing. This is a very powerful song. I feel motivated. Wow, I love this.
Living in isolation, attention I never crave. There go Little Simz from around the way. She wanted the credibility, never cared for fame. While the palette fades, release the colors of pain. It's a black and white world still in the air.
Wow, that's a great line.
Looking
Holy
back,
shit.
handshakes and how we used and what you been up to, and will you be home soon? And when are you dropping again? Sussing me out, secretly hoping I'm done with the pen. No receipts, can't return the gift I was sent. Everything I touch is felt with the purest intent. Conversations with you is causing resentment.
Wow.
Little misleading, misguided, misunderstood, misjudged.
Wow.
Little mistaken, heartbroken, that's basic mistrust.
The drums just going.
For many days and for many nights, I just couldn't fathom all the fate stuff. Eyes wide open to fate love, cause no one's I can't do the fate, life's too short and I've seen too many tears. I've come too far for me to be consumed by my fears. Can't believe the space I'm in with my older sister. I left the global empire and now she thinks I dissed her. It weren't now, I just needed to explore shit on my own. I just needed to figure out. I just wanted you to call me saying, hey sis, how's your day been? How's your love life? Are you dating?
Aw,
Are
this
you
is
fucked
cute.
up? Yo, I had the same thing. But there's a bigger picture, God is painting. It's hard mixing family and business. I really wanted it to work and God is my witness.
Little Simz is rapping with so much emotion. Wow. Oh. So let's begin. I think that this album was quite phenomenal. To first begin this album, I think I need to broadly go over the greatness of this album. And I think a lot of this can be shown throughout her lyrics, her cadence, and overall her messaging in her songs. Her lyrics are probably some of the best lyrics to come out in recent years. I think realistically, if I imagine the top 5 lyricists in the game right now, she probably stands easily in the top 5, if anything top 3. And I think it has to do with the fact that she's very intelligent, and the way how she formulates her verses and her sentences through her cadences, and but also her through her like advanced vocabulary, really like provides a raw but also knowledgeable understanding of what she's trying to convey, but also what she's trying to provide to the audience in general. Her verses are literally some of the most creative and diverse attacks on socio-economical problems in this world, racism and sexism in general. This is really seen throughout the first third of the album. The first third of the album, all the way up to maybe like Little Q Part 2, is an attack on many of the societal restraints that women, black people, minorities, and just people in poverty face in the world because of inequalities. And this is probably one of the most advanced albums to come out in recent years to really tackle this in a very direct but also unforgiving way. She's really addressing her concerns and making it clear. Throughout the middle part of this album, there's a shift, and the shift is very much so centered on herself and her trying to find the individualization inside of herself that really makes her be able to stand out and succeed in this world. She has this whole like type of battle between Simz and Simbi, which is she goes as Simbi because that's her like name that people call her, that are her friends and people know her. And then she goes by Simz as like the very offensive and lyrical genius of a rapper that she is. She really conveys this through many songs. Speed, Standing Ovation, I See You. A lot of these songs, Protect My Energy, a lot of these songs really help elude the confidence that Little Simz, she has, obviously, right? I think that it's done expertly in this way through so many great productions that really carry this energy of confidence and really helps drive her hunger forward towards the audience. She raps with so much hunger, it is incredible. The ending overall, I think, is an homage to her well-being and to her success in the game. She's finally able to rest her case as a fantastic artist, and she essentially goes into this type of reflection in herself where she starts to battle against where she has a battle between her confidence and her humbleness. In a way, she knows she's the best, but it's Little Simz who's addressing these facts, but it's Simbi who wants to stay humble because she is that person that grew up with daddy issues. She is that person that grew up in poverty, and she is that person who has to suffer through a lot through her life, through racism, street violence, and overall poverty. This can really be seen in How Did You Get Here, where she really has a battle between her upbringing and essentially how she managed to like really establish herself in the place that she is now because of her hunger. And that's why she thanks Simz at the end of the song, which I think is a beautiful homage and it's so good. This album is quite fantastic. I think that after my first listen, I genuinely thought this album was all right. I think the production is a blessing but also a curse. I think that it's a blessing because the production is rich, but unfortunately I feel like a lot of the production sometimes feels the same. When I was listening to this the first time, I really was not sure what part of this album I liked or not. It wasn't until my second listen through this that I actually was able to individually remember each song and the specialtiness of each song, to the point where I was able to really appreciate almost every single track in this album in general, including the interludes. This album is really good the more and more I think about it, and I think the more and more I'll listen to it, the more and more I'll end up loving it. I thought I was gonna give this album a high 8 before I started reviewing this right now. Before then, I definitely was gonna give it like a high 7 after my first listen. I think that overall this album might be like a 9, a really strong 9 out of 10, or a 9. It's so well made. It's very replayable because the songs are not boring at the slightest. There's so many great cadences, so many great flows. The choruses are infectious. The production is so rich, it's almost cinematic, especially in the intro. And the overall messaging is so positive yet so humble. Dude, this album is pretty great. It really makes me sad that like Little Simz doesn't get the recognition she really deserves from it, because this album did not do as good as other albums that I think that are relatively trash, that really shouldn't get the amount of views that they get compared to something like this that's almost honestly a masterpiece. I want to say thank you real quick. I understand this video is long. I want to say thank you for really staying here and listening to what I have to say. I also want to say the support I've gotten recently in the past couple of weeks have been really great. It's really helped me want to push this YouTube thing to a higher level. The thing that really helps and makes me feel so happy is the comments. I got so many comments in the last video I did for Mac Miller swimming that I was able to respond to so many of you guys and gain so much knowledge. I learned from y'all, whether it's about music technicalities or just your perspective in general, and it really helps me figure out what I want to do with this channel and how I want to improve it. So again, thank you for being a part of this community and really commenting on my videos so I can get to know y'all better. Shout out to the person who recommended listening to Circles. I think I'm genuinely going to listen to it relatively soon now, and it's because of people like you who comment and suggest an album that I'm probably going to listen to these albums. So thank you. I thank you for your time. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.